In this video, I'm going to take an old Shure microphone, this old PG48, and I'm going to make it look like one of those big expensive microphones that everybody on YouTube wants to have. We'll talk about that in just a second. Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd. Now, I have seen on the internet there are all kinds of channels in which they use these great big Shure SM7B microphones. I'm familiar with them. They sound great, and but they're expensive. They're about $500, and really they're meant for radio stations. They take a lot more equipment around them to actually make them work like they're supposed to, and when they do, they work great. But for a YouTuber or podcaster that doesn't have the benefit of a whole lot of extra equipment or the ability to pay some $500 for a microphone, there has been someone on the web that has a way that you can what do you call it? 3D print your own, or for $30 they'll sell you a set that's already been 3D printed, which has the entrals. You just supply the microphone like this, you stick it in there, put a set screw on, put a pop screen over it, and it looks almost but not quite like a Shure SM7B. So we thought we could do this, but we can do it a whole lot cheaper. You don't have to 3D print anything. You can do it with pretty much whatever you have around the house. So let's go to my workshop and I'll show you what I did. I started out with a pool noodle, a can of Hormel chili, and a few tools. And let's see what we go with. First thing we're going to do is make sure that the can is stable before we start working on it. Then we're going to take a 1 1/4 drill bit. Actually, you could use anything between 7/8 and this. But this is just what I happen to have already here. And you aim for about the center of the can. Now, I just want to cut away here because that drill actually did not work. What I eventually did was that I just drew a circle and started knocking it out with a screwdriver, and then we went back to what we were doing here. Okay, the hole will inevitably have some rough edges, so I take this little thing that I got at the hardware store with a box of washers and just fit it in there to smooth out the rough edges, as you see. Swim noodle and some tape. This is just painter's tape. It works just as well. And what we want to do is put it right at the base of the microphone like this, and then wrap some tape around it. This way it sticks out just far enough for you to be able to reach the plug. Okay, just like that. Then when you put it in here, it sticks out just like that. Now, you notice it still jiggles around a little bit, and what you need to do is to either get some bubble wrap, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to take some paper towels. There's no current in this that is of any concern, so we don't have to worry about any kind of electrical concerns. So what we'll do is we'll take these paper towels and just fold them and wrap them around like so until they fit the can. And that looks like it will. We'll take some more painter's tape and secure that, like so. And it will fit snugly into the can and stick out like this. Now, all we have to do is paint it. Now, if you already have a can of black spray paint, that'll work, or whatever color that you'd like to do. I would leave the label on just because there are ripples in the can that would make it look like just a painted can. So what we'll do is we'll paint over the label. But of course, before we paint, one more hole to drill in there. I did it right above the M, just on one side of the can, and that'll allow a small mic connection there, and we'll show you how we do that later. Okay, it's painted now. We're going to let it dry, and we'll show you the finished product in just a second. All right, so now I have put the microphone into my newly painted chili can, and I have this pop shield that I already had, but I said under $10. You can get one of these for $8 or $9. And so out of a chili can and a pop shield that was $8 or $9 and a little camera tripod, I have something that looks exactly like the Shure MV7. Right? You're welcome. So how did that sound to you? Did it sound just like a Shure SM7, or do you really care? I think most of the people that have gotten these kits have done so just because they like the looks of the microphone, and I can't say anything against that. I've been using this microphone for a long time, mostly because of the looks. It also sounds very good. It's a Heil PR77, and it has a professional broadcast microphone element in it, so it's really a very good mic, but I also like the looks of it and like to use it on YouTube. So I can't blame anybody that would want something that just looks like that without having to pay the price of a premium microphone, even if you, in most cases, can't even tell the difference in the sound. So I'd like to know what you think about this, and I would invite you to join me for my other offerings on this channel. We do reviews of science fiction television, including Star Trek The Original Series, Deep Space Nine, Babylon 5, the new Trek when it's available, Doctor Who when it's available, and some Star Wars stuff. And if you like any of that, why not stick around? Why not subscribe? And if you like this video, please click a like on it, and tell me if you want to build one of these. You might be able to do a better job than I did. But does it look to you like a professional mic, or does it look basically like a can of Hormel chili with a pop shield on it? Whatever you think, we'd be happy to hear from you and talk about it. And until next time, don't go far.